Okay viewers, it's Saturday morning, 26th of October. We're not too far from Geelong now. We're off the shore of Clifton Springs in Port Phillip Bay. So yeah, see distant lights of the shorelines of different suburbs that are outside of Melbourne. I'm not staying out here too long, so it's flipping cold. Oh. Yeah, well, we're probably about less than probably about half an hour out of Geelong, I think, something like that. Now, time to go inside, so I'm just freezing, man. See you in the next one. Okay viewers, here we are, finally docked at Geelong, not too long ago. So yeah, the journey has ended. Now just got to wait for the call to go down to my car and get off the boat. Anyway, it's Geelong docks. Nice bit of sunrise happening. Not quite sunrise yet, but yeah, nice palette of colours. May take a few photos and all that. Just had breakfast not long ago. Yeah. Anyhow, plan for the day. Go see Melbourne pretty much. That's my plan. See much as Melbourne as possible, and then drive all the way up to Albury to the Clifton Motel, which is where I'll be staying. Anyway, it's still pretty cold, so don't particularly fancy staying outside for all that long. Alright. See you in the next video when I get off the boat. Okay viewers, here I am back at Osbourne Park in Geelong because nature calls and I had to go. Anyway, I'm just stopping here briefly just for a toilet stop, and yeah, I'm going to go head off to Melbourne and do some photography and just see the city for a bit. That's my plan today. It's a nice day for it, so that's what I'm going to do. Alrighty, well, not really much more to report, but let's go out to Melbourne. See you in the next one. Okay viewers, here I am in a suburban area of Melbourne at Point Ormond Lookout, overlooking the city of Melbourne. Yeah, my last year's Victoria trip, I came out here and enjoyed the view, did some photography and the like. Well, here I am back again. Yeah, as my intention is today, I'm going to spend some time in the city of Melbourne and just enjoy the day there, and then it's off to Albury to the motel. Anyhow, let's do a zoom in of the city. Quite a view, isn't it? There's a cruise liner over there. And yeah, over off in the distance, you've got a lot of boats in the bay. Yeah, anyway, good spot to do a bit of photography and all that. I've got my camera gear over there, both digital and film cameras, and yeah, going to capture Melbourne in digital and on old film. Capture the speed back again going across the bay. Yeah, we've got a bit of miraging on the horizon over there, making the land appear to be floating in the air. Quite a few freighters as well. What a lovely day it is today. Glad it's good weather today. Last time I was in Melbourne, I only had like 2 days of decent weather, and the rest of the days the weather was bloody crap. Anyway, no, the weather comes good at this time of the year in Melbourne, from what I hear. Rightio, alright. Not much more to say. Might just do one more zoom in on the skyscrapers of Melbourne, particularly my favourite ones like the Australia 108 building, and I forgot what that building was called, but they're pretty iconic buildings, they are. Alrighty, see you in the next video. Okay viewers, here I am in the heart of Melbourne, not too far from the Yarra. Yeah, I thought I'd check out Melbourne for a bit. I actually, yeah, I was going to go to Melbourne earlier today, but yeah, got a call from my mate Andre Switzer, who I visited last time I stayed in Melbourne, who has all those video cameras and stuff, and he was wanted me to come around, so I did. Yeah, spent probably about, I don't know, maybe a couple of hours over there, and it was great to catch up with him again. Anyhow, here I am it's going to be a brief visit because I've got to hightail it out of here by say 2:30. Oh, I've got a bloody expensive car park there, $15 for half an hour. Fuck me, but at least I don't have to travel too far to get to the city. Anyhow, got some really cool skyscrapers here in the reflection, the 108 building, and the other building I keep forgetting what it's called, but it's also a very significant building in this neck of the woods. And it's got those fly sculptures up there too. Yeah, I just need to find a dunny somewhere because I'm busted, man. Hopefully one of those restaurants might have them. Might even have a quick bite to eat while I'm here. Anyhow, maybe just have a quick bite and then I'm going to do my photography and stuff, and then I'm on my way to bloody Albury. Alright, see you in the next video. Alright viewers, here I am at one of the footbridges along the Yarra of Melbourne. It's quite a sight, eh? Got one of those, we've got the Yarra Princess coming underneath it right now. I might actually stop and take a photo of that. Okay, yeah. It's quite an interesting looking boat, that is. If you want to cruise along the Yarra, just get on one of those. Alright, so yeah, got all these skyscrapers around the Yarra. That's the Eureka building. Behind it is my favourite Australia 108 building. It's not in view at the moment. Yeah, got a few interesting buildings about. Over there you got some pretty cool looking sculptures and some more interesting buildings. Over there you got the Flinders Street Station, which dates back I think to the late 1850s, I think. You got that old bridge over there, I forgot what it's called, but it dates back to the 1880s, I remember. Alrighty, well I'm just been doing a bit of retro cam. I'm going to do a bit of photography, a bit of both film and digital, and yeah, I might go grab some stuff to eat and do a bit more photography, and then eventually, yeah, head off up north to Albury. Alright, see you in the next video. Okay viewers, here I am just up the walkway from the fancy footbridge over there. just been taking photos on film and digital from here. Nice view of my two favourite buildings, the Eureka and the Australia 108. Gotta love those golden sky views and the shape of the building. And the Eureka's got a pretty cool shape to it as well. So yeah, it's been a quite nice day, just taking photos. Very expensive for my parking, but in a way it's worth it. I really just wanted to get out here for a while and do a bit of photography. So yeah, I'm going to head up over there and photograph some sculptures and all that. So that's the next place I'm going. Then I'll have to start working out whether I've got a bit more time left over to hang about, or yeah, I aim to get out of Melbourne no later than 2:30. Alright, cool. See you next video. Okay viewers, here I am over the other side of this walk bridge that's got all these cool looking sculptures. Yeah, just been walking around here with my retro cam, just filming them as I walk by. Anyhow, just hanging around here for a bit, taking a few photos and the like. Yep, there's the main part of Melbourne City and Flinders Street Station. Got some pretty cool looking buildings over there. I like that one and that one there particularly. Interesting design. That's pretty cool, that one. Once again, those skyscrapers over here. Over there's that fancy bridge. Alright, now time to get into the photography. See you in the next one. Okay viewers, here I am doing a bit of a walk up the walk bridge where you got all those really cool looking metallic sculptures. So yeah, quite a few amazing looking sculptures here. Just gonna go for a walk up the bridge and film them as I walk by. I like that one most particularly with all the fans in it. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, Melbourne's a very cultured place, as I keep saying. A lot of art, a lot of artsy stuff here. Yeah, it looks like that represents a man and a woman. Alrighty, well, that's pretty much about it. Just going to walk down here and take some film photos of the sculptures from the other side, which would probably be a better vantage point to take photos. Alright, see you next one. Okay viewers, here I am at the bit west of the sculpture bridge. Really old, I'm guessing it could have been a railway bridge or a horse and buggy bridge back in the, I guess, late 19th century, early 20th century. Anyhow, yeah, love that old architecture of that bridge and love those sculptures. So you got a better vantage point of seeing these sculptures from here. Unfortunately, the buildings kind of obscure them a little bit, but yeah, I would have liked to see just blue sky against these sculptures. But anyway. Love the windows on those buildings. Up there you got a Ferris wheel and some strange looking structure, Melbourne Exhibition Centre it's called. That's Ferris wheel. And more buildings. Alright, I'm just going to take a few shots around here and then move on. See you in the next one. Okay viewers, here I am back at the expensive parking station. Yeah, it was pretty good going for a bit of a walk around the Yarra in Melbourne, taking photos on film and video and doing some, you know, digicam and retro cam videos. Alright, well now, I need to find a parking ticket machine so I can go pay my way and then get out of here. Yeah, let's go do that. See you in the next one. Okay viewers, I was intending to do a straight drive to Albury, but yeah, I saw some interesting advertisement signs on the side. You normally get that with like people selling fruit and stuff, and yeah, over there is a stand selling jams and salamis and the like. And yeah, I saw the advertisement for bacon jam and I thought, I've got to give this a go. So I bought 2 jars of the stuff. So yeah, this goes well on toast, so I had egg to it and whatnot. Yeah, so it's jam. It's like a savoury jam with bacon bits in it. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how it goes. I had to buy 2 of them. They were $12 each. Yeah, not bad. So yeah, we'll try that when I get home. Anyhow, still got an hour and 57 minutes to go before I'll get to the motel, which is the Clifton Motel in Albury. That's where I'm staying tonight. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, time to up and go now. See you in the next video. Okay viewers, I've arrived at my motel in Clifton Motel in Albury. Yeah, drove for a good few hours with only one stop. Anyhow, I'm here finally. It's about nearly 6:50 or something, probably about that. I'll have to try. I'm just going to pause video. Yeah, I don't turn the doorknob as well as turn the light. Pardon me. Alright, well here I am in my motel room. Not bad. Nice king size bed, I guess. I think that's what I ordered. Yeah, little fridge, kettle, basic amenities, which is great. Yeah. Wardrobe, mirror, dunny, shower, sink. That's pretty much how I like my hotel rooms. As long as it's got the basic amenities, I'm happy. And yeah, cool. Alright, anyway, time to chill out, or time to unload my car and then come in here and just chill out. And yeah, I'm gonna go get dinner somewhere and all that as well. That'll be afterwards. Alright, now, bloody hell, I'm busting for a slash. Anyway, see you next video. Okay viewers, I'm just wandering around Albury. I'm just going to go to Woolies and just buy myself a bowl of water. Bit of a walk to get there, but yeah, no big deal. I've just had a pub feed earlier on, which was only about, the pub was only about 50 odd metres down the road, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, and yeah, I had a big bowl of nachos, beef brisket nachos, which was very tasty. And yeah, and one of those Beechworth Pale Ale, which is quite expensive for a beer, bloody $11, but yeah, that's the way it goes. Beer is expensive now. Anyhow, Just heading down to this shopping complex. So I just need to get a big bottle of water from Woolies. I've kind of gone a little bit too far out of my way, but need a bit of exercise anyway, so I don't mind an evening stroll around Albury. Anyhow, off to Woolies to grab myself a bottle of water and back to my motel room. See you in the next video. Morning viewers, today's Sunday the 27th of October, last day of my road trip before I go back home, and it's back to the same old business. And then tomorrow it's back to work again. Yay. Not, but anyway. Yeah, I'm just chilling out. It's early in the morning. I'm just chilling out, eating some complimentary breakfast that came with the motel. Marmalade, jam on toast. A big bowl of water there. I haven't got coffee, but it's okay. I don't know what's in here. I don't think... Yeah, no, I've had the milk sachets last night because I was just having acid burps and needed to calm that down, so I drank all 4 little milk sachets, which are in the bin down there. Yeah, anyway, so the plan this morning is just having breakfast, put some oil in my car, pack the car of course, and head off back home and make a few stops along the way just to break up the trip. Hopefully I'll be home probably about, I guesstimate, about 2 o'clock in the arvo. That'll give me plenty of time to unwind and just chill out. Alrighty, well, not much more to say. See you in the next video. Okay viewers, my journey back home begins, and thought on the way, like I did with the Victoria trip, stop by the Ettamogah Pub. So of course it's too early for it to be open. I don't know what days they're open, but anyhow, I just thought I'd stop by and take some photos and just have a bit of do some video. So there you got you got a crashed plane, the pub of course. Up on top you got an old 1930, early 1930s pickup truck, I believe that's what it is. We also got a new bar and grill over there. Beware of the flaming dog, he bites and it's fleas. Bandit. Oh, you gotta laugh at this. Let's have a little tour around the pub. An old telephone booth. That's a genuine telephone booth, by the way. Let's put there for show. Stairway leading to the top floor. Got some funny dicky signs there. We're open public holidays 11:30 to 4 PM. It's a pity I'll just get here a bit too early, but I've got to get back. Wouldn't mind having a meal here at some point. Probably should have done it on the way down, but anyway. That plane actually looks quite real, actually. Interestingly enough. Just it could. Oh yeah, it is. It's a skydiving plane. So I'm pretty sure this is a real plane. Small biplane. I think not biplane. Silly me. No, it's a small single span wing plane. I've never really been out the back of this place, but it's how it looks from the side and behind. So you've got a back shed out there. It's the rear view of Ettamogah. And yeah, got some cockies. So yeah, got the back shed area for functions and the like, and there's still more, as Tim Shaw would say. got another function room over there. Anyway, that's a little tour of around the pub. I'm going to go do a bit of photography and then head off. See you next video. Okay viewers, here I am at the HMAS Otway submarine. That's the main star attraction of Holbrook. Yeah, the submarine's pretty much embedded into the cement as seen. I don't know the exact history. I don't know the history of this submarine because I tried to access the internet, but reception around here is pretty poor. But anyway, it's the main star attraction of Holbrook. It's one massive sub and quite a sight to see. Yeah, I'm just going for a bit of a walk around. Just been filming it on my retro cam as well. And there's a few other historical pieces on display as well. And over there they've got a cafe. And that looks like the rear section of the sub with its propellers and stuff. And there's a visitor centre over there. That's the other side of the sub. A nice big monument over there with statue soldiers on top. And yeah, further over we've got a torpedo on display. There's a side view of the sub, although a bit obstructed by the trees. Quite a sight it is. So again, that torpedo. Got the Holbrook Hotel over there. Nice old building. It has a date on it, so it was built in 1914. So yeah, early 20th century era pub. across the road, not far from where my car is parked, we've got a model submarine over there. Alright, that's pretty much about it. Just going to go back to the car, grab my cameras, take some photos and then move on. See you next video. Okay viewers, finally found a little bit of information on this HMAS Otway. Yeah, this is an actual above waterline structure of HMAS Otway. The submarine was the second of 6 Oberon class submarines built for the Royal Australian Navy between 1966 and 1979. So that's all the dimension details there, and yeah, my guess, based off what I've seen on the plaque, this submarine might have been retired around sometime in the 90s. I think it was installed here in 1997, my guess, but I'll have to do a bit of research on that. Anyhow, nice to have a bit of information on it finally. Yeah, I'm just taking photos with my DSLR and then it's off to Dog On The Tuckerbox at Gundagai. See you next one. Okay viewers, it's a bit past 11 o'clock, I think 10 past or something, and here I am back at the Dog On The Tuckerbox. Just over here. Always got to pay my canine friend a visit.
Yes.
When I'm going up this neck of the woods. Yeah, last time I was here I was in distress about my car, but now everything's all good. I can just relax here for a bit. Yeah, I'm just going to take a few photos and then some retro video, and then I'll be off to Goulburn. I'll have lunch out there. Anyway, Dog On The Tuckerbox. Alrighty, anyhow. Yeah, it's quite a nice day today. Alright, not really much more to report. See you next video when I hit Goulburn. Okay viewers, here I am in Goulburn, back at the Big Merino. Yeah, it's about 1:20 and yeah, I'm just going to take some photos of this Big Merino, do a retro cam and have lunch. Yeah, once again the Big Merino. Another iconic stop along the highway. Oh, actually got a wool shop there too beside it. Anyway, it's the Big Merino. Going to take some, like I said, going to take some photos, some retro cam, and then have lunch, and then it's a straight trip back home. Alright, see you in the next video. Okay viewers, I'm back in good old Derra, Unanderra. Yep. So I haven't checked the time, but it's probably between 3:30 and 4 o'clock. Yeah, I'm just going to drop into Maccas, just nature calls. Then I'm going to go to Woolies and then home. Yeah, and tomorrow it's back to the grind, back to work. Anyhow, it's been a wonderful 3 weeks despite the troubles of the car and the other troubles I had. It's been the best holiday I've had of all the holidays I've had down Tassie and elsewhere. It has to be literally the best holiday, because I've seen a lot of places and yeah, got to hang out with my friend quite a lot, and yeah, it was mostly good times, and I'm glad that I'm back in one piece. I'm glad my car's back in one piece. Had no engine troubles, no alternator troubles, nothing. Everything works perfectly good. Alright, well, anyhow, time to go to Maccas and go to Dunny, and then go to Woolies, get a few things for work, a few bottles of water and and lunch foods for work for this coming week, and then back home. Alright, anyhow, I'm going to miss Tassie pretty soon. I want to go back down there. Alright, this is Troy from Troy's Visual Arts channel, signing out.